Hello, everybody, and welcome back to AJ's DIY project. On today, we will be replacing an old GFCI and putting in a new switch and tamper resistant GFCI outlet. So let's go ahead and get started. One of the first things I want to tell you guys is that number one, I am not a licensed electrician. So please make sure before you decide to do a project like this, you need to make sure that you have a licensed electrician there with you. Make sure you get instructions from them. Please remember to turn off the power before working on a project like this. You can turn off the power from that particular outlet if you know which switch it is, or you can turn off the power from the main circuit breaker. The reason why we are replacing this GFCI is because there is a broken reset button right there in the middle. You can see that it's broken. We have to put a brand new GFCI on. So let's go ahead and take a look. Took the cover completely off, and this is what's underneath here. And as you can see, we're running into a bunch of problems here. A bunch of problems. Rule number one, be very careful who you allow to do your electric work. That's rule number one. Be very careful who you allow to do your electric work, because a lot of times you're bringing in certified electricians, and they are not doing the work that they're saying that they are doing. That's number one. So be very mindful of who you are allowing to do work, especially when it comes to your electric. Okay? So there's a lot of things in here that just need to be fixed and corrected. There was a GI switch here, which you have to have for the bathroom. Since this is the only outlet here. But for some reason, the new GI does not fit inside of this box. So somehow I'm gonna have to take this box out of here and rewire these wires. So let's just get started. All right, let's get started and see what we got here. As you guys can see, I have to get this old box out. As you can see, this old metal box, like it's been in there since the beginning of time. So I'm gonna pop this through here so this will come out, and this bottom, these wires will come out through this bottom hole right here. Let me do it. I can't do it with one hand. All right, guys, be right back. This is what everything looks like once you have taken the box out. Okay. Now, I'm going to add a little wire probably to these wires because these are really old. So I will show you guys what I'm going to do. Also, here's the new box, which is a bigger box. Okay. And inside that box, we will put this GI switch. Okay. It fits nice and comfortably and inside with no problem. Plenty of room. I'll show you guys what this looks like when I'm done. All right, this is more of the metal piece that was stuck in there. So I'm trying to get that out, as you guys can see. Trying to loosen up these nails right here to get it out. Okay, we were finally able to get that metal box out of here, and basically it just takes a lot of time and patience, and you'll be able to get it done. All right, let's put the new box in. All right, so got the box installed now, as you can see. All right, and I turn back on the power to check. It's off now, but I know that this is where the power is. This is the positive. All right, and you got your negative, and this is your ground. All right, so let's put this bad boy together. Just got done putting everything together, and as you can see, the light does work. Turn this off, on. Okay. Now we're going to check out the the GFI. See what's going on. After working on this GFCI outlet switch, I noticed that we have a couple of issues going on. First thing is that my wiring is good. Turns off, it turns on. But for some reason, when I go to use the GFI outlet down here, it is not allowing me to work. So I wonder if this particular switch I have is bad. I might have to take it back to Home Depot, get another one, and see if that's what the issue is. If anybody knows what's going on, please don't hesitate. Put some comments, leave some comments, and let me know what's going on. Okay, guys, finally got the GFCI to work. The wiring, everything's been wired. I also put duct tape, or I should say electrical tape, inside of here. It's the black tape, so that just in case you touch something, you won't get electrocuted. Okay, so let's turn it on. Okay, actually, the reason why you have to press the reset button. So let's reset it. Okay, reset it. Everything goes off. Everything goes on. And let's make sure that this works. The outlet works. Let's just plug something up real fast. When we plug something up, first of all, you see the green indicator, which means it does work. And if you come over here, this is what I have plugged up. See the cord? Boom, 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 boom. It comes to the back up to here. And you press this. Okay, you see that it does work. Okay, off, on. You come back over here, turn it off, and once again, it has an indicator, a green indicator light. Okay, if that light is not on, most likely this is not going to work, or it's not receiving power. If you look real closely, this is a reset button. All right, so if for some reason something's happening with your GFCI and maybe water gets to it or too much power gets to it, it will turn itself off like that. Okay, simply all you need to do is simply go to the reset button at the top. It says reset. I know it's hard to see it. Reset. Once you press that reset button, everything will be back on and working. So it's a good safety mechanism. Cool. Now let's put all this back together and fix all this. Finally got it working. Now I'm working on, well, let's just go through this first. As you can see, it turns on, it turns off, and this works down here. Now I'm working on putting another piece of tile in here, and then I'll come back another day to grout it or whatever.